Bitcoin critics say BTC's price is going to zero this time, but these three signals suggest otherwise. Bitcoin haters are ready to read the obituary, but on-chain data and other indicators suggest current price range could be a good buy zone. We'll be checking out these three indicators in this article from Cointelegraph, as well as going over a tweet from Peter Schiff's and checking out the fear indicator, which is very important. And we'll do some price predictions and some technical analysis at the end of the video. But first, welcome back. Moneybags Rico here, bringing you financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said and out the way, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe and that bell notifications lit up. Like clockwork, the onset of a crypto bear market had brought out the quote, "Bitcoin is dead," unquote, the crowd who gleefully proclaimed the end of the largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, which is Bitcoin. We got a tweet by Peter, and we'll also check out some replies to this tweet after we're done with this article. So you guys don't want to miss out for that and see what the community has to say. If Bitcoin can collapse by 70% from 69,000 to under 21,000, it can just as easily fall another 70% down to 6,000, given the excessive leverage in crypto. Imagine the forced sales that would take place during the sell-off of this magnitude. 3,000 is more likely the price target. I agree with not the 3,000, but the excessive lack of risk management that's going on. And that's why a lot of people are being liquidated and we're seeing the collapse right now. Okay. But 3,000, I don't see that being likely. Of course, none of this is financial advice. You guys do your own due diligence, but this is our first indicator that we have right here, and one that's spoken about a lot. Some traders always buy bounces off the 200-week moving average. One metric that has historically functioned as a solid level of support for Bitcoin is the 200-week moving average, as shown in the following chart posted by market analyst Red Capital. So shout out to Red Capital. We'll take a closer look at this at the end of the video, so you guys do not want to miss out. I just want to show you guys how it wicked here, did not wick below the 200 moving average here. It did significantly right here, and obviously this is not up to date right now, and we're going to get everything up to date in a second. As shown in the area highlighted by the green circles, the lows established in previous bear markets have happened in areas near the 200 moving average, which has effectively performed as a major support level. Most times BTC's price had a tendency to briefly wick below the metric and then slowly work its way back above the 200 moving average to start a new trend. This is something that I believe is going on right now. The other indicator is a multi-year price support should hold. Okay, so we have this one right here. We got the 200 along with the support provided by the 200-week moving average. There are also several notable price levels from Bitcoin's past that should now function as support should the price continue to slide. And we're going to have some of these marked at the end of the video, because obviously this is too small to see, but I have these marked up, and some of these are pretty accurate, and we're going to take a deeper dive into those. All right, now last but not least, MBRV indicates it's time to start accumulating. One final metric that suggests BTC may be approaching an optimal accumulation phase in the market value to realize value ratio, MBRV, which currently sits at 0.969, which is what I believe is going on right now. This is going to be where smart money starts to activate and basically starts to accumulate BTC. So there's a 0% chance of BTC going down to 3,000 ever. I completely agree with DeFi Tony. Shout out to DeFi Tony. We're going to take a quick look at this fear indicator. It's at its all-time high at 6. We've never seen it at 6. So this is something that we were going to want to keep. I'm going to have all these links in the description for sure for you guys to be able to do your own due diligence and also use these same indicators and check out what's going on. But this is the highest it's been. So this is something that we're going to be keeping an eye on. Of course, this has not been out since the beginning of Bitcoin, but for the last several years, this is something that we can definitely keep an eye on from now on moving forward. Now let's go ahead and look at these prices that we have, and we can see by that one picture those support levels. And I agree with these support levels. This could be obviously that wick down. This is that 200 moving average, this yellow line. I made it a little bit more bold so we can see it. We're having a wick down. So this could be that area of support right at that 18,671. We're obviously wicking below that 200 moving average, how we have done historically. And we can see if maybe we make a support right here and, start to march back up, making higher lows, and then we can see maybe this is on the weekly as well, where we would start to march back up to the uptrend. Now, in case we continue to slide, kind of like what Peter was saying, I don't think it will be that 3,000, but if people continue to not have really good risk management, what's going to happen? I could potentially see Bitcoin sliding down to that 12,000 mark, just where I have it marked over here actually, where, obviously if we didn't hold too well and we marched to the right and we consolidated, we could possibly see people get shooken out really hard, due to that, lack of risk management basically. And not just on small trader side, but also big companies are also not doing too well as far as risk management goes. So we could see a bounce at that 12,481, which would be crazy. I don't see the price going any lower than that, but I could see why Peter marked that 3,000 area. We have it at 2,741. That would be wild. I don't see nothing like that happening. But again, none of this is financial advice, and everything changes on the hour every hour. That's why I say that. So make sure that you guys have that bell notification lit up so you guys do not miss out. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you guys can and like the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Thank you guys for coming back and experiencing the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.